Listen closely. Not everything you're facing right now is an accident. Not the people you lost. Not the opportunities that slipped through your fingers. And not the battles that feel impossibly heavy. There is a hidden pattern behind all of it, a test that begins long before you ever realize you're being watched. Some call it God, some call it the universe, some call it destiny. But the name doesn't matter. What matters is this: you are being observed, silently, constantly, deliberately. You think blessings only appear when something good happens? No. The greatest approvals in your life come disguised as loss. When someone leaves you, when money disappears, when a door suddenly shuts, these are not punishments. They are signatures, signs from something far greater than you, marking your path, tightening your focus, preparing you for what you asked for. You prayed for strength, but strength is not given, it is carved. You prayed for clarity, but clarity only arrives after confusion tears your old life apart. You prayed for purpose, but purpose only forms when everything meaningless burns away. Your hardest moments happen when nobody is watching, when you're alone in your room, when the tears fall quietly because you don't want anyone to notice, when you break but still stand up the next morning. That's where the real test begins. Life doesn't test you at your strongest. It tests you at your weakest. When you feel abandoned, when you think nothing is working, when you're convinced that nobody sees your effort. But something does see it. Every act of discipline, every decision to keep going, every choice that nobody celebrates. They are all recorded, all counted, all weighed. Have you ever noticed how problems seem to come all at once? It's not because you're unlucky. It's because pressure reveals what comfort hides. Pain exposes who you really are, who you trust, who you love, and who you should have walked away from long ago. Pain is not random. It's tailored, measured, precise. And every wave you survive, every storm you walk through, every night you stay alive, even when you don't want to, moves you closer to something you're not ready to see yet. Before anything great enters your life, you're tested with the opposite of what you asked for. If you asked for peace, expect chaos. If you asked for strength, expect weakness. If you asked for growth, expect loss. If you asked for love, expect loneliness. You cannot receive what you're not prepared to handle, so life shapes you with fire before it hands you gold. Rejection is not rejection, it's qualification. It's the final exam before breakthrough. There is a moment coming. You won't know the day, you won't know the hour, but everything you fought for, everything you cried for, everything you were patient for, will suddenly align. Not gradually, not slowly, but instantly. One message, one opportunity, one meeting, one yes. And your entire reality will shift like a door unlocking after years of being sealed shut. But that moment only comes for those who endure the hidden test, those who keep going when it feels pointless, those who stay humble when nobody claps, those who remain faithful when nothing makes sense. Nothing in your life is random, nothing is wasted, nothing is unnoticed. You are not behind, you are not forgotten. You are not cursed, you are being prepared. Every delay, every storm, every loss, every unanswered question is part of a divine calculation. If your life feels heavier than others, it's because your purpose is heavier than theirs. Not everyone receives the challenges you receive because not everyone is destined for the things you're destined for. When life removes someone you trusted, it's testing your ability to stand alone. When life forces you to wait, it's testing your ability to stay loyal to the vision. When life breaks something you thought was permanent, it's testing your ability to rebuild stronger. Your transformation is connected to your test. Nothing powerful is created without pressure. Diamonds don't form in comfort. Purpose doesn't grow in safety. Strength doesn't rise from ease. You are being shaped, sharpened, hardened. Not for who you were, but for who you are becoming. Think about the last time something went wrong. A betrayal, a loss, a rejection. Something that felt like the end. What if it wasn't failure? What if it was alignment? What if it was protection? You don't see the traps you avoided. You don't see the futures you were never meant to run into. You don't see the opportunities that required you to be stronger first. But listen carefully now, because this is the part most people never understand. Every test you've been facing, every setback, every silent battle, every night you questioned your own worth, was never about breaking you. It was about revealing you. Revealing the parts of you that fear tried to hide. Revealing the strength you forgot you had. Revealing the courage you didn't know existed inside you. You weren't meant to stay the same. You weren't meant to live a small life. You weren't meant to fold when pressure rises. You were meant to become someone undeniable, and that requires seasons of isolation, seasons of confusion, seasons where nothing makes sense, seasons where you're forced to face everything you try to avoid, because only then does the real transformation begin. Think about it. Metals are forged in fire. Wolves are shaped in storms. Leaders are built in the dark. And souls like yours are awakened through trials no one else will ever understand. You weren't given an easy path because you weren't meant for an average destiny. The harder the test, the greater the calling. And deep down you feel that truth, that whisper inside you, that small voice that refuses to die, that instinct that tells you you are meant for more. That voice doesn't come from ego, it comes from purpose. Purpose doesn't speak loudly, it speaks consistently, it waits patiently, it pushes quietly. And even on the days you wanted to give up, you didn't. Even on the days you felt empty, you kept going. Even when nobody believed in you, you moved anyway. That's why you're still here. That's why this message found you. That's why the test didn't destroy you. Because it was never meant to. It was meant to prepare you for the version of your life you haven't seen yet. A life where you stop surviving and start creating. A life where you stop shrinking and start expanding. A life where you stop settling and start becoming the person you were always capable of being. And make no mistake, something is shifting right now. You can feel it in your decisions. You can feel it in your energy. You can feel it in the way certain things no longer fit. You can feel it in the way you're craving a bigger life, a truer life, a life that finally matches the weight of your soul. This shift isn't random. It's intentional. It's delayed alignment, finally catching up to your effort. It's the universe saying, get ready. You're stepping into the life you were built for. But this part is important. The test does not end when the blessing arrives. The test ends when you become the kind of person who can hold the blessing without losing yourself. And you're closer to that version than you think. So hold on, not out of desperation, but out of certainty. Because your story is not collapsing, it's unfolding. Your purpose is not fading, it's revealing. Your breakthrough is not far, it's forming. The hidden test is almost over. The shift is already in motion. Your next chapter is approaching with a speed you won't expect. And when it arrives, every moment of pain will make sense. Every closed door will feel intentional. Every lonely night will feel purposeful. Every loss will feel like liberation. You are not the same person who walked into this season. You are stronger, quieter, sharper, more aware, more aligned, more dangerous in the best way possible. And now, you're finally ready. Ready for the opportunities you used to pray for. Ready for the connections you once thought you didn't deserve. Ready for the life that has been waiting for you to grow into it. This is the moment where everything shifts. Not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because you became unbreakable. So hear me clearly. You will rise from this. You will outgrow this. You will overcome this. You will transform because of this. Nothing in your life is random. Nothing has been a mistake. Nothing has been wasted. The test shaped you. The fire strengthened you. The pain awakened you. And the delay prepared you. The hidden test has begun. And now, finally, you are ready to pass it.